And if you haven't noticed, everybody, we've got Indian food today, which means we have a very special guest.
Thank you. As you can see, I always travel with a plate of
tandoori chicken.
It's on your rider.
It's his form of ID.
It's like got blue M&Ms.
It's like Santa Claus, but the Indian version, and he has a lot of tandoori chicken.
Yeah, he just keeps
Santa's Claus.
Santa's Claus. Everybody, welcome back, Tesh, to another awesome. But we like to keep it extremely careful. So I hear something somewhere about a doll that was made of you recently.
A sex doll?
You have your own doll, dude?
Yeah, sex doll.
Are you interested? Sex doll?
Fuck your own Tesh doll.
No. I did a cool little project with an incredible artist, Tanya Gupta.
Oh, sorry. Once you said the name, the joke was out. My bad.
I know. We had to get real on here for a second. She photoshopped me into a Ken doll. Which you guys can see on BuzzFeed.
Is it life size? Because once it's life size, you know what's up.
Maybe. If you pay enough money, maybe you'll get a life size.
I'm gonna sit on that doll's face, I think.
I'm gonna sit on that doll.
Like the doll can experience pleasure?
Yeah, we'll see.
That's just like the marketing tagline. Sit on my face.
You could just hang out with me. You just call me.
I got the real one. Who needs the fucking doll, dude?
You got the first edition right here.
You could already do that at jiu-jitsu together.
I know, dude.
What was the process like of getting it into a doll?
So it was more, it was all Photoshop, but yeah, we did green screen photo shoot. Had a stylist, makeup artist, the whole team. Yeah. And it was a lot of, we're gonna hit these poses and do these things with the joints. And then she went in and photoshopped it.
So are they making a doll out of that, like a prototype?
I don't think so, but we could talk.
It just made a realistic.
We could talk to Mattel and make it happen. Maybe they'll sell a lot of dolls.
Make some
Sell some dolls in India.
Make it happen, Mattel.
You just need to create another company called Patel, and then that is the Indian Barbie version. Yeah.
Ooh.
There you go. Man, that was right
that
there.
That was good,
really
dude.
Good. I like that. Yeah.
You've been taking your vitamins, huh?
Sponsored by Athletic Greens.
Can I see a picture of the doll?
Can we see a picture?
Yeah.
Is it Googleable?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
What is it? Tesh sex doll?
Just type in Ritesh.
Ritesh sex doll?
Ken doll.
Ken doll, BuzzFeed. There it is.
He really wants to be a
He just wants to have sex.
Yeah, Joe.
Joe, get in line, bud.
It's really cool looking work, man.
This is it right here, ladies and gents.
There's a better one.
Oh, there's a better one.
Yeah.
Okay, first.
Just go to the website.
You're a good PR guy for yourself. Just go to the website?
Yeah, so just click this, hit visit.
Alright, go to the website.
I'm gonna show them how to use a computer.
Being compared to Margot Robbie. What is this?
This is the article.
Ah.
He's like, I haven't read an article in years. I just stare at pictures for this.
Is that you? Why are you so...
That's real life.
You look so fuckable in this photo.
That's from Russian Doll.
Okay. This is it.
Yeah,
this is the one? Okay.
They made a Russian doll?
No, the TV show.
He's on a show.
Oh, that's right.
You'll see the ones with like the joints and my neck and like.
That'd be a funny Ritesh Russian doll where you just keep
You're like, more Riteshes.
He's like in a pinball shape.
Are you playing golf?
Yeah, this is like an ode to the classic Ken.
Wow.
That's tight.
That's
1950s, 1960s. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's
Some of the
cool.
other photos, you could see the joint locks and my head and all that stuff.
I remember for like school projects back in elementary school, I loved making clouds like that. Fucking taking cotton balls.
Cotton balls?
Put it in a shoebox.
Yeah, that shit was sick. Here we go. This is cute as fuck.
I saw that one. Yeah.
I take him to prom, am I right?
Yeah.
Come on, baby.
So it was a great project. Tanya did an incredible job. She's an amazing artist. She's inspired a lot by pop culture, and
Isn't she like some kind of crazy engineer or some shit?
she used to work for NASA.
No
way. Yeah, and then she kind of did a career switch, much smarter than.
To do Photoshop?
She was like,
Yeah,
fuck
she
NASA
was-
when you could do this, am I right?
She did a residency through Adobe, so this was her final project, her capstone project. Yeah.
I like that one.
Yeah. So.
Got a little footrest. Popcorn's on the floor though. I don't know how I feel about popcorn on the floor.
Well, these gotta fill the negative space.
Yeah.
Come on, dude.
Never heard of the golden ratio, idiot?
He's resting, dude, and it's like doll life.
I'm probably watching your show on the TV.
Action figure.
I just thought we come onto the show to like have opinions and shit.
As Steve says, this is what happens when a dancer hosts a show, man.
He doesn't like popcorn on the floor because
Is
it
it?
might fuck up his floor glides.
I don't know, guys.
Too much butter. Floor glides.
Just saying, how many of you guys put popcorn on the floor?
They should make that into a video game.
The Ken doll?
Ken and Bart. Yeah.
Dodging popcorn.
If I could create a video game, I think it would be like a because we were talking about Yakuza or like GTA, right? Mm-hmm. But have you ever played a hentai game? It's like choose your own destiny.
Absolutely.
You gotta try to fuck them, right? And I think that's what we gotta do.
You guys are giving me shit for popcorn on the floor. This guy asked me if he ever played a hentai game.
For all the games we grew up
I want to
with.
remember that.
I just.
The segue.
You played a hentai game before?
Oh yeah.
On PC? On PC?
So what was the storyline?
That's the first question. Was it PC or was it like...
Was it a rated G for a game? Or?
No, it was like
Absolutely not.
rated sex. But it's like, I'm a new student at this new school. Oh man, there's so many hot girls. And then it's like, you just try to ask a girl on a date.
Is it like Wolfenstein? Like you could go out sideways?
No, it's like graphic.
Jean kimono while you were playing this game? I just noticed what you were wearing.
I had.
Is it a?
You
Would you
mean
call
what
it a
he
robe?
isn't wearing.
Is it a robe or what would you call it?
It was similar to this, but like one arm was tucked in like that,
So you could just be ready to go, dude. That's
and my pants were around my ankles. And then my mouse was. I got really good at jacking off with my left hand because I would do like this.
Dang.
So let's play this hentai game. We should do a react video.
Should we do a group collective?
It's basically you choose your own destiny, right? So then they'll give you a multiple choice. They'll ask you a question, and then you can choose how to respond to her. And then
It's an interactive game.
Were you always? You were always a gentleman, I would imagine.
see if you're too nice, then it goes brr, and you gotta start from the beginning. Brr. Yeah, you're like or you come on too fast, too hard. They're like too horny. I don't want you.
I don't want to talk to you.
There's an optimal approach.
So it teaches you game?
And it teaches you seduction.
I think kids need this these days.
I think we should bring this game back.
Kids is a strong word, but yes.
There's not
think-
enough. There's too many
I think
incels.
kindergartners need this.
I forgot the name of it, but there's like once you get like ready and flirty, right? There's an outline of her, and then you got to choose what order. Do you kiss first? Do you touch the boob first? Do you do whatever, right? But horny boys, they would like go straight and try to like fucking touch her pussy or something, and then go brr. She puts her clothes back on, and then like you gotta start from the beginning. Oh, yeah. Wow. So you have to go and like maybe.
You gotta be
Think
romantic.
about all the time you spent wasting playing this game.
Yeah. Now you gotta go back to the multiple.
Have you ever beat it in one try?
Nah, dude, it was hard, you know. But then I
Like
learned.
looking online to find all the answers in order so you pick the right ones.
Cheatplanet.com.
What are the cheats? Is there a Game Shark for this?
There were hard ones like that. There was one called Paradise Heights, and it's like you're this new guy in an apartment complex where every unit has a different hot girl, and the objective
Paradise, baby.
in the game is like it's like a narrative that lasts like I don't know months, and you're basically trying to get every girl without them knowing that you're trying to get the other one.
This is a
Here, just
hentai
think
game?
about this. Think about this. That there's someone out there who was like, I'm going to design this game, and not only will people play it, it's going to do really fucking well. Like you know, you're like, this is a great idea. If I feel like I pitched a video game like this to anyone, they'd be like, this is a horrible.
When I was 17, that was everyone's fantasy. You know what I mean? In your mind, you're like, oh, I could be that guy.
Just get caught in an apartment building.
Yeah. When you're fucking 16 years old,
Eligible bachillers and bachelorettes.
This is
that was your dream.
this is apparently a scene or one of the screenshots from Paradise
Oh.
Heights. I just want to I want to confirm, Ryan, if this is the game you're talking about.
No way!
Yeah, that's it. That's the weird ass '90s PC graphics, man.
What's in his ball sack?
Yo,
area?
I didn't even realize that was a pair of jeans.
In his
kettlebell.
ball sack
A kettlebell.
area?
No, but what is it? Is that a Nerf football?
That's his dick.
Why is it gray though?
It's
Wait, what
a
are you
boxer.
looking at?
It's unzipped, and his boxer is.
No, he has an erection and it's going through the fly of his pants.
But he has his underwear still on.
Yeah.
No, it's not blurred out.
Well, no,
Look at the dude. It's the boxers.
dude.
It's a
Looking at it like it's a fucking delicious corn dog that she's about to
They're
devour.
so big in that.
Well, because you've never seen one that big
like,
before.
Notice the gentle hand placement on top of the head.
I think she's really admiring probably like the cotton thread count on his box.
Oh, like her eyes like this.
Egyptian
he's like a seamstress.
Also, there's no button on his fly. Very interesting. How
That's
does
obviously a late stage of the game by that scene.
Because is it still the same format where it's multiple choice?
How is no one made fun of this game? There must be. Like,
Made fun. This is art.
It's such an underground, like weird niche thing. Like
Called Summer Heights High. What was it
Well,
called?
these are like late '90s hentai
You have
narrative
to
games.
you have to download it from Kazaa.
wow, Kazaa. Not even LimeWire.
I used to source that on AOL. Like I used to
So your computer was riddled with viruses, is what you're telling us.
Yeah, a whole lot of them.
But that's like it doesn't.
No one told me about these games.
Does it get significantly more mature, or is it? Oh, it does.
It just becomes porn by the
But
end
it's
of it.
pixelated, dude.
Did you guys learn anything by the end of your experience playing it? Seriously, did you learn one positive thing that
Was there a
came from it?
carryover?
And this is the evil thing you learn because every single girl they go to such lengths of making them so different personality-wise. They're all different archetypes and tropes of women that you learn what these women would rather hear. So your options are always different. You're never saying the same thing to each girl. You're saying things catered to what her hobbies are. What
the
her,
nerd.
yeah, like it's
So it's
I
really
think,
good training.
So I think it's taught you guys to be better listeners. Or at least to you know, because you had to pay attention to each of these individuals.
Some people might say that you're giving them a lot of credit. I am not one of those. people.
I'm just trying to save their careers.
it teaches you late 90s womanizing.
I think kids need this, man. That's
think
what I'm
so too.
saying.
Kids.
Did you let Taika play this game?
Yeah, cause so he's gonna turn into an incel.
Yeah. So
But not now. He's still young right
You want
now.
to make sure you got game.
That's why I said kids was a strong word.
He's like when he's like 10 or something. Yeah.
That's a good.
Yeah, I think I played it in junior high. I was in junior high when
I was like
got into
12
this
when I
shit.
played that game.
Whenever I discovered jacking off,
See, when I was 12, I was playing probably like Diddy Kong Racing.
That is much.
Not even Mario Kart.
You're an incel, dude.
You were probably picking the hovercraft too.
Here I am.
Speaking of games, didn't you just win an award for one?
Yeah, you set that up well. That was good.
Awards
That was good. Yes, Tribeca had their festival a couple weeks ago. We won Best Video Game. I think this is the first time ever. I don't know. You guys on the internet. It's called Thirsty Suitors. Outer Loop Games.
Also downloadable on Kazaa and AOL.
because
Annapurna Interactive. It's a great game. Features a South Asian family. It's about a female protagonist who has to go back and kind of right the wrongs in her previous relationship.
which one are you?
So I play a villain, Sergio. I was in the.
Oh, you're the guy with the white sleeveless
If you guys
jacket.
are at home, look it up. Thirsty Suitors.
Is this you?
Yo, that guy looks like Bart, dude.
To the right.
The
That's
purple
you,
guy?
the purple hair guy?
That's me.
Ooh. Wait, show the other guy. That guy.
Trailer is out. Everyone check it out when it drops. No release date yet, but shout out to the team.
There's a Bart in there.
I think you guys will really dig it because it's once again really quirky and off the walls, and deals with South Asian culture. And
You see a penis coming through denim jeans? Not this.
that good, but it's pretty good.
Football, Bart.
As long as it doesn't deal with mental health.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Bless you.
Where can we play this on?
My understanding it'll be out on all the consoles.
Wait, what is it? What is it? Is it they play football?
It's an RPG.
What do you guys play? Soccer in this game?
It's like Madden, except without.
This guy heard Nerf football and thought Thirsty
Football?
Suitors is about football.
Goes right in line with your game that you were playing, Thirsty Suitors. This is like you're a thirsty suitor.
That's amazing.
In fact, you guys, we all could be these characters in real life.
Okay, so obviously Bart is that guy.
Is there fighting?
Yes.
I like fighting. Yes.
It looks dope, actually.
Let me try and put two and two together if it works like this. So you were saying Tribeca Films dropped the films because now they do gaming and stuff like that. Was all the stuff you're doing with Ken, is that under Tribeca?
No, the Ken stuff was just a independent project.
Okay, so
Yeah.
so this was for like the other movies that you were a part of under Tribeca.
So Tribeca, what I went for was for this specific game, Thirsty
Oh,
Suitors.
okay.
Yeah,
So this
yeah.
is like a separate thing that you just happen to.
Just a separate project.
You're the man.
Does Robert De Niro show up at Tribeca?
I think if you,
That's his thing, though.
I think if you
To play
come
football?
in this exact outfit with your hentai game and you ask him to sign it on your Game Boy or whatever you play.
I gotta get my film glasses on. All right, let's do it.
Wow, dude, you look like a character from Yakuza, like a dragon.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, he can go a lot
Like,
of different ways.
straight up.
Either he like made a genocidally
Like,
killing
straight
like
up.
fucking thing.
How about now? Even more?
No, for real.
You look like
Yakuza!
You look like you've equipped every possible.
Is it Yakuza or it's Yakuza?
It's Yakuza!
Yakuza.
He does it the best.
It's Yakuza! You can't say it.
say it without yelling it.
Is it Yakuza or Yakuza or Yakuza?
emphasis?
Where's the emphasis?
It's all three. Yakuza!
You do it the best, dude. Oh my god. Get this guy a fucking.
Welcome back to Asians roasting Asians.
Yakuza. So we should all just speak in our native accents, our heritage accents.
That's yours?
So how did you get involved in this game?
I auditioned, and they were, gracious enough to cast me. And I was lucky enough to be in it. And
That's cool.
I didn't know. Like, I went in, it was a fun little thing.
Did you help develop it too?
No. I just came in as an actor. Had no idea what it was about. It's really kind of goofy and off the wall. I love it, so I highly recommend everyone check it out.
So when did Robert De Niro give you the trophy?
He's gonna show up later today. I told him to meet me out here.
I mean, how are you gonna have a film festival and you don't even attend? You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of weird to me. That's his film.
He probably doesn't care.
I don't know. Probably doesn't care. If I had a film festival, I'd be like there every single time.
You should start one.
Post it?
What if you did it like 20 years in a row? You think it still keep going?
Like, what if
It's once a year, right? So it's only 20 times you go.
20 years.
I think you should start an award show for your favorite hentai material.
We're on to something.
Why do I feel
Video
like they already
game.
have that?
Comic books, anime.
Why don't I do a Joe's top 10 picks of porno of the week?
I mean, you already looked the part.
make it into a top 5?
Yeah.
And then you'd really deep dive.
And you already live with all of the kind of like the world judging you, like you already do that, so you might as well, double jeopardy.
And
You
I
might as well
think
do it.
to open it up, you need to have the categories, and then you have an overall winner. Like, so you have lesbian, gay, straight, objects. So you have the category winners, and then you have an overall.
They're like, yo, you hear Joe's new top 5 this month? It's so good.
I'm gonna have this most
Every month
sweatiest
he plays
dude.
that many.
Amateur, professional.
You gotta be careful though. Once you expand past hentai, people are gonna be like, "This is not authentic anymore."
It'll be like, you got too real, bro.
Yeah, it got too real.
Oh yeah.
Do you have a dream game that you'd like to voice on? Or like a franchise?
Like Paradise Heights.
Besides GTA, I think you'd be a good GTA Vice City voice.
I mean, I think being part of a franchise would be really cool.
Just any franchise.
Like
any
Fast and
franchise.
Furious. Sorry, you said games.
Yeah, games.
I'm surprised they didn't even make that a game yet.
They did, but they suck. They're for kids.
It's hard to do the movies into the game.
It's like they're like kids games.
But I love Halo. I love Gears of War. I love Metal Gear Solid. That would be fun. Metal Gear Solid. Because I want to do a game where you talk a lot.
Well, because Metal Gear Solid's good because you have to actually act.
Yeah.
Don't they just
Final Fantasy? But the thing is, Final Fantasy is like, I don't know. Maybe most people play in Japanese.
I think we should create the game that we were talking about earlier, Indiana Jones, where he goes into the British Museum.
Indiana Jones.
India Jones
To steal back.
I steal back all the Indian.
all the Indian artifacts. They steal it.
Revenge
Yeah.
from the Temple of Doom.
What's the actual jewel you said?
I don't know. There's some jewel somewhere probably in London.
Most valuable jewel
It's
in,
like the biggest jewel. I don't know if it's a ruby or sapphire.
and it's originally an Indian treasure.
Yeah, and it's probably sitting in some British museum, chilling.
Let's start a heist.
Yeah, let's do a heist crew. This is what our heist movies.
Should we just steal all the Asian artifacts and bring them back?
To the wrong Asian countries.
Because we don't even.
This is for you. This is Chinese. We're Japanese.
Who had the Shiva? Was it you?
Who had this shit?
Send that back to
Where's this
India.
Ganesh go?
Shit, we're in Indonesia.
Ganesh is at a Cambodian thing. Here you go.
What if you show up and it's like, you know how it was different empires, right? So it was like a different dynasty, and they're like not even the same Chinese
even,
that was
yeah.
rolling. So they're like, that ain't us. They're like, what the fuck? Who do I give
We'll
it to
take it
then?
though.
We can sell this on the market for a lot of money.
And then we bring it to Pawn Stars to see how much it's worth. That was the premise of our heist movie, remember?
Yeah.
We'd steal.
They gotta call it
Everything to Pawn Stars?
You just have the worst fence.
I got an Indian jewel guy. Yeah.
The best thieves with the worst fence. That's
What if we just set them up? What if there's only, like, we bring such specific material to the Pawn Stars guys that there's just only one expert and we're all in on it together. And they're like, really, this is priceless, but if I had to put a price on this, $100 billion. And then he'll be like, well, I can only sell it for $1 billion or I can only buy it for $1 billion because I need
I'll give you a good deal.
I still need to make money at the end of the day.
Ah, you're twisting my arm here. Okay.